Well, here to show us how to create a very elegant Halloween tablescape is lifestyle expert and interior designer Monica Hart.
Hello, you guys.
Welcome.
This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
So you actually came up through the ranks much the way I did, through the news
Absolutely,
ranks, right? Award-winning
yes.
news journalist. What made this? How did you make this switch and transition?
In a word family, I wanted to raise our son, and so I did
It's a
that.
demanding
And
career,
I,
yeah.
I kind of stepped back a little bit from my career, but I did some freelance, and one thing led to another, and then I found myself doing this. So this is awesome.
Well, it's good stuff.
Well, I have been literally, and you know this to be true, you guys.
You've been so kind.
When I've been walking through the house for rehearsal and stuff, I've literally been drawn into this room. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love
Anything shiny.
Anything
I know,
shiny
yes,
and
we like
sparkly.
baubles, hey.
But truly, sometimes I have pink dishes, Mark, and for Thanksgiving, we're going to have the family over. And I love the orange, but sometimes it can fight
Right.
with your dishes.
Right.
This is
is
stunning.
beautiful.
How
Thank
did
you,
you
guys.
create these beautiful
Well, I wanted
centerpieces?
something real. I wanted to keep it
Yes.
real, and I wanted something that was easy, elegant, and that was budget friendly too.
Yeah.
And this is all of that. And so I created no carve, sequins, and pin pumpkins. And these are so easy to make. It's crazy.
Wait,
If you
they're
wanna-
pin? I thought they were glued on.
No way.
No, they're little pins. I can show you right
show
up.
us
Come
how
on
to do
over.
that.
Okay,
Show
so
us.
grab your pumpkins.
Okay.
And
Let me do yours.
Yep.
Okay, so you grab a sequence and a pin, and you
I
just kind of thread
love
it like
this.
this, and don't impale yourself.
No
but-
cutting, no
No,
knives.
no carb, no carb, kids.
icky thing
Right.
in
And then
the...
you just press it in there. See how easy
Oh
that is?
my
Let me
God.
get it
Now, do you?
closer.
Would you? I know you're just sort of
Monica.
freelancing it here for the moment, but would you draw a design and then follow the design, or would you?
You
just sort
could,
of-
you know, the sky's
would
the
have
limit,
to.
actually. No, you
Yeah.
can do stripes, dots, you can do swirls. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is it comes together so quickly. I mean,
Yeah.
it just takes a second, and it's, you know, you're good to go.
Now,
So that's
did
kinda
you
fun.
do a pattern on this beautiful one in the
Yeah.
middle?
Okay,
So
that
this
is a blush pumpkin, and
yeah.
it's called a fantasy pumpkin, so it kind of has that fairy tale feel.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought,
Sure.
so I kind of went like Cinderella vibe on it
Yeah.
with it.
I
And you
love
can have all white pins, and they're called pearlized pins, and you
Sure.
can get them at the craft store and the sequins
kidding.
dollar store. Oh my gosh.
No.
So
Yeah.
oh, we're dealing with dollars here.
Yeah,
pennies here.
absolutely,
How
absolutely.
long does it last now that we're puncturing them? Does that?
You know what? They will stay fresher longer, so I'm going to say
Yeah.
2 weeks. I made these over a week ago, and they're
Oh,
still
yeah.
as good as new, so that's good.
All right, let's talk. Let's while Kim
Okay,
is
right.
caught up
Mark,
in the shiny.
I gotta
I'm going
let's
to show
talk
you
about
one
the
other little thing.
placemats.
You go ahead and you
Super
keep working.
busy.
But, okay, so
I'm very
sometimes
busy.
when you have sequins, it gets a little bit too like blingy, and so
Yeah.
you want to take it down a notch. So you
Does
use
it,
something
Monica?
like
Does it
well,
ever
I
get
know I like
too-
sequins as much as the next girl, but
Really?
so you do a little placement like this. It's just burlap. You get it at the fabric store, and all you do is you cut it like 18 by 14, and then you just kind of go like this across the top. No sew, no carb, no sew. We're
No
here for
carb,
you.
no sew.
Yeah,
We're
there you
doing
go.
sticky
Yeah,
thing.
and you create a little fringe off the top on all different sides, and then you trim it up, and then you've got in seconds a little placemat, which I've done on the tablescape here.
You make it sound so easy, but
It is.
I don't think this is easy. I mean, look at all you've got here, different layers. Walk us through.
Okay.
Starting with what is this, eucalyptus?
It's eucalyptus, and I wanted to add some softening on the edges,
Yeah.
and so eucalyptus, it's you know a little bit too green for me for this tablescape, so you hit it with a little bit of spray, right?
What is
and
that
then
spray?
It's just white spray.
Oh
Just
my
hit it with some
Just to
white spray, and
soften
you
it a
take it.
little
Yeah,
bit.
because you
Okay.
want the pumpkins to be the show, right? The pumpkins
Yeah.
are the show. So you tuck those in, add some flowers if you want to, and then how do you display it? Well, I went to the dollar store again, right? Because I wanted some different heights, and I popped in something like this. This is a from the yeah, a little candlestick, and you can elevate it that way. I've got a craft. That's a craft store thing, and then you can even create a little stack of pumpkins. Look at the little stack there, and do it that way. Or this is really fun. You take the pumpkin itself, you trick it out with the goodies, right? You add a plate, and then you put some desserts on it, and
Look at there,
it's like
more
a
cookies
pumpkin
today.
pedestal. I mean, come on, right?
That's wonderful.
So
Look
you
at
just
that.
took the little top
Stem off.
the
Yes,
stem, yeah.
absolutely. You look for a flat pumpkin on top.
my
And if you get a
gosh.
pumpkin with a well like this, you can tuck in like fresh flowers.
flowers.
And even put water in the middle.
And
so
then the table runner is the burlap again.
it's
to give it a
burlap
little bit more
again,
of
so
the
it kind of takes
texture.
it down a notch. So
Okay.
it's, yeah, and I love layering just like with your clothing in the fall. And then the last thing
what
you
about-
want
can we
lights,
have
right?
anything
Because you want the
sparkly?
bells and whistles. So
Yeah.
go
So
ahead. These are called firefly lights. They're battery operated, and they have a little
Wow.
remote control. Check this out. So you can make it like go all on, or you can have a little light show like we got going here right
That's
now. So that's
fantastic.
fun. So you roll it all together. It's easy, it's elegant, and it's budget friendly. So
Yeah, you can change the different lights and different
Yep.
patterns and color. It's a
And it's
wonderful.
no carving. That's what
no
I
carve, no
Now, how
sew.
long would these last, though?
You know, I think up to 2 weeks,
At
I would
least.
say. But here's a little tip. Probably out of direct sunlight and heat.
Yeah.
It's not kind of not a front porch thing. It's more like the back
No, this is
table
too
or the
elegant for that.
Yeah.
Cost. overall?
I would say for the pumpkins and the pins, you could do this thing for about $50.
$50. That's beautiful.
And then add all the extras,
Yeah.
the florals and everything like that. But
You guys, I'm gonna finish up my pumpkin because
Okay. It's a
I
parting
am
gift, yeah.
obsessed
You
with
don't
this.
understand. She sees
Oh my
shiny.
God,
and
I
it's all-
love.
she is
I
all
know
in.
of what she speaks.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Good stuff.
love
Thank you so very much,
this.
My
Monica.
pleasure.
We're going to come right
Oh
back.
my
Tech
God.
reporter Rich DeMiro's waiting on the other side.